I saw this lady do a video and she was saying how she thinks it's strange that some people love animals more than people. And it just brought back a memory for me. It was a time that I lost a friendship with a white lady. And I say friendship because in my mind we were friends. Like I thought we were friends. But after after it was over and reflecting, looking back, I realized um, I don't really think she ever was my friend. I think she was getting close to me to learn from me, to take my spot, but she never really considered me a friend. But I actually considered her a friend, and I did care about her in a friendly way. But it was that love for animals thing that really showed me what I needed to see from her. Because see, we talked every day, like we were really close, we really were. But she was like an activist type lady. She was always speaking out for this animal or that animal. I mean, I seen her go to bat for turtles. And or speaking out for autistic, just different things. And that's the thing that I liked about her. I thought, wow, you know she's different. She's not like other white people that just see things happen and don't say anything. And she's moral. She has a moral compass. Like, that's my thinking. I was like, she could be an ally. Like, she never proved to me that she was an ally, but just because of the way I saw her stand out and or speak out and stand up for people, made me think she could be an ally, right? And so, anyways, fast forward, we were friends for I don't know, it was a few years, but something happened in the world. I want to say it was the George Floyd. It was something big like that. It was a big situation that was happening in the world, and it was a black man and it was police. And I was really upset about it. And I was like, and I had never really talked to her about that type of thing, but I was like, you know what? Let's just see where it's at. Let's just do it. Let's just pull off the Band-Aid. And I was asking her, what do you think about this situation? And she goes into that white rhetoric, well, what was he doing? Well, why didn't he just, not resist? And why? And I just couldn't understand. And I was just like, wait a minute. I've seen you damn near fight a truck over turtles. This is a human life. And you can't find the empathy, sympathy place in you anywhere. All you can do is look for, reasons for this person to be unalive. Wow. And then it just, I was like, wow, she's not an ally. She's not an ally. She's not an ally. She doesn't care anything about me or the things that my people have to endure. And so, yeah, I had to end the friendship there. I was like, this isn't gonna, this isn't the friendship I need to be in. Yeah, and like I said, I'm pretty gullible. Like, I'm sure the signs were there all along. I just want to believe the best in people. But and it was clear because after, I ended it, she just turned into this real nasty person. I was like, wow, I think she was always that, and I just didn't see it because I wanted to see the good in her. But the truth is, I think that it's more than just them, white people wanting to like animals better. I think it's something in their genes, in their genetics. I think they're predisposed to liking animals better than black people. And the reason I say that, I know that might sound weird, but listen, stay with me. I say that because you know how when a white person gets old, well, everybody when they get old, but like how when they get dementia and they can't remember. So the truth, like a white person can forget their husband, their kids, their name, all this stuff, but they still remember that hatred for black people. That tells me that that's something that's so ingrained in them that was passed down through the genetics. So unless they really deal with that and pull that hate out and pull it out, and really deal with it, it's in there. So denying it and acting like it's not in there is not going to solve it because it's still in there. And so they really have to address it, pay attention to it, notice it. That's the first thing. So many of them are, oh, I don't see race. Oh, nothing's happening. Yes, something's happening. Even with all this Taylor Swift stuff, even if a lot of the Swifties are turned on her, sure, but they're turned on her for all kind of reasons instead of just the blatant racism. They still can't see the blatant racism. It's because they don't want to see it in themselves, and so that's why they don't want to see it in her. And you have to see it first so that you can address it and pull it out. And so a lot of them are still in denial, but yeah, that just made me think of that story, because I was like, yeah. So I did. I lost a friend. I say lost a friend because in my mind I considered her a friend, but I don't think she ever considered me that, child. But hey, lessons were learned. Anyways, thanks for having coffee with me.